Been a minute. Been a minute. You feel me? Hey, what it do? It's your boy Asshole Poppy.
Hey, check it out. It's your boy Feel Good.
We back with another episode of the Cold Field Show.
And you already know it's about to be super spicy, you heard?
And tonight we got a special Father's Day edition cracking off.
Hey, I hope you're ready for this one.
So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
What's good? We back with the Cold Field Show, man. We know we ain't talked to y'all in about a week. You know what I'm saying? Life got a hold of a nigga, man. We had to get out here and do some things, man. But we back. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we want to give a special shout out to our guest that's in the building, Mr. Steve Bennett, Mr. Envy himself, Mr. Golden Chicken himself. You know what I'm saying?
What up, y'all?
Go ahead and shout yourself out. Tell the people where they can find you and what you do.
Man, you can find me everywhere in these streets, man.
Talk about it.
Slanging chicken, slanging outfits, slanging haircuts, and working a regular job.
I feel it, man. You know what I'm saying, man? A man of many hustles, man. Look,
Of all trades.
we was just talking off camera about that, man. Look, in today's society, you gotta be a man of many hustles, man. You can't just have one source of income.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You would be a fool to have just one source of income. I mean, unless you just got a bomb-ass career, that's different. If your career is popping off, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I can't tell you what to do. But if you out here living regular, everyday life, you need to have multiple streams of income if you're trying to stay above water.
Who said it best? Jay-Z said it best. You gotta have at least like 4, 5 different fucking streams of income coming in, man. Shit, I don't give a fuck if you got a babysitting company on the side. Shit, got the kids working. I'm telling you, bro.
I used to DoorDash around this
Hey, man.
Hey, can't knock the hustle.
My guy was door dashing tonight, man. Shout out to the boy. We ain't gonna put him out there, but he do this door dash thing
Hey,
too.
man, motherfucker, that DoorDash
What?
like selling
DoorDash,
dope.
real nigga
I
shit,
know,
man.
nigga
you know,
shit.
we just know everybody don't, you know, they business out there.
Oh, yeah.
What up, guy? You know what I'm saying? Happy Father's Day, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man.
Most
Stepfathers
definitely,
and
man.
all.
That's what it is. Today, Father's Day, man. Go ahead and give a round of applause to all the dads out there, stepdads, real dads, stand-up dads. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And tonight, that's what we're here to talk about, man. We are here to talk about fatherhood on all aspects, man. We got some spicy topics we're gonna touch on tonight. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Olivia. Happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? To the guys from Olivia from Arizona, man. What up? Hey, look. How long you been a dad, man? Like, when did you become a dad?
Shit. I'll say 14 years ago.
14.
Officially. I was an official dad 14 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Blessed in. You know what I'm saying? When you're in, you're in. Ain't no getting out. But yeah, 14 years ago, I'll say for myself, though.
Guy said, fuck the positivity. He here for the bullshit. And we're going to get into it. You already know we're going to get into the spice. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into the salaciousness of it all. You feel? For me, man, I became a father 20 years ago, man. My oldest boy will be 20 this year.
Man, time flies.
Y'all young, man.
You said,
Damn.
Talk about it, man.
Go ahead.
I had two for 26 years. Man, my kids a month apart, my two oldest.
Yeah?
Damn.
Two 26 years
Two
old?
26 year
Boy,
olds.
you was out here fucking, what?
And I'm a granddad.
You said, okay. Okay.
He was
You know what I'm
out
saying? Nah, we
getting
got to
it
give him a round of applause. Yeah, granddad, though. You know what I'm saying?
How does that feel to be a granddad?
Paw. That's paw right there.
Right. I mean, it feel good. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I shit about it all the time, but you know, I love it. I love being a father, a dad, whatever category you want to put me
Right,
in.
because it's definitely a difference.
You know what I'm saying? It was rough. I ain't gonna even say it was easy. But you know, I'm that type of parent. I right now, I got all my kids with me, and that's the crazy part.
Oh, you said you got all your kids?
All my kids, man.
Man, shout out, man. That's what
And
I'm
I
talking
got
about.
5 kids.
If I, man, listen. I feel like it's a cliche that they say, like, having kids make you grow up. I'm gonna be the first to say kids did not make me grow up. What about y'all? Y'all think kids did it for y'all? The kids kick you in the ass and make you say it's time to stand on all 10, or
Bro,
did it take you a while?
Man, listen, man. I'm still growing every day, man. Like, honestly, like, they did make me take responsibility very serious. Yeah, that part. But, I mean, shit, in all reality, bro, like, Nah, man. You know, I'm still growing. You know, I feel like
Definitely
I'm
still.
still learning from a lot. Like shit, like I feel like with my 14-year-old, we kind of grew together in a way. You know.
None of that shit, bro. I had kids at a young age.
Okay.
So it took me a long. I feel like with I got a 14-year-old. I felt
shit.
like with her, that's when I start really feeling the responsibility of a dad. So then I went and got my other kids, my two.
You kind of went backtracked and
Backtrack, like,
I feel
okay,
it.
now that I'm living, you know, different, doing things different. Okay, let me backtrack.
Facts.
I went, cause my daughter, you know, her mother had issues, whatever. So my daughter was like in foster care and stuff all her life. My son was living with his granddad. So it was like one morning I woke up, hey, listen, I called his granddad, like, look, or I called his mama. I was like, one of us gonna have to get him. She was like, you get him. So, okay, no problem. And my main focus, I ain't gonna even lie, fam, I was tired of paying child support.
Okay.
Man.
Talk about it.
Man,
Talk about it.
child support had me damn near, dog, like in a deep depression, bro. I was $90,000 in debt.
Woo,
With
God
child support.
damn.
Nigga. I couldn't, and man, I'm telling you, it had a nigga like thought to the point like you couldn't do nothing. I'm talking about, nigga, they was killing me. They was killing me for $1,000 a month at one point. And I really wasn't even making no money. I remember I had a job, fam. I came home after child support, nigga, I had $75 on my check.
Ain't no way, boy.
75, my check was
Ain't no
$75.
way, boy.
And in that time, but you know, it's all.
I mean, money was different back then, but still though.
I mean, you could still pay your bill. You figure, but only if I had a teammate. You know what I'm saying? And doing other things on the side. I mean, it's $300 a month. Shit, that's half on the rent, half on something else. Cause you know, rent back then, you know, we wasn't paying like we paying
Nah,
now.
couple
Yeah,
hundred,
shit up.
couple
And right,
shit
you
up.
get a nice apartment, nigga, a dope apartment for $800.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But so that was more than half on the rent. But you know what I'm saying, man? That shit, it was treacherous, man. But motherfucker done came a long way since then with these kids, man. But now I got all 5 of my kids here with me.
Man, that's a beautiful thing right there. That's a beautiful thing. I mean, because you know what? I feel like a lot of fathers nowadays don't get the proper recognition for stepping up and going all out their way. Like, I seen this one video not too long ago where the guy, he was trying to get his son, you know, his mother wasn't doing so good. He was going through so many hoops to get there, and then the judge still didn't want to approve it. You know what I'm saying? They still wanted to leave the kid in an unfit mother's, you know, possession, which is very fucked up. But, you know, I got to give a special shout out because, like, he ain't the only one I heard, you know what I'm saying, that went back and did this. One of the guys, man, Torrin, he told me the same thing. He went back and got all 4 of his kids. And I'm like, man, you know,
Man,
black fathers, man, stepping the fuck up in a major way,
I want to
man.
speak on that. That's a topic I want to get into, man. So, the saying, the notion is, it's better to be in the kid's life than to be, you know what I'm saying, absent, whether you got the money or not, right?
Exactly.
You're still supposed to put the time in, okay? But then you got them situations sometimes where you can't get a kid the time, right? But you just said something very important. You said you woke up one day and you went and got your kids. I want to speak about the situations where a man don't really have that power, that money, that living arrangement, that whatever he need to take them kids into his own possession. But eventually he go back for his kids. Like, you know, you got them women that they want you there when they want you there.
Man,
They
on
feel
their
like,
time.
They feel like you supposed to be a parent the way they want you to be a parent.
I go through all that.
And if you ain't being a parent the way they want you to be a parent, then you a bad parent.
You can't
You a
be a
deadbeat. You all of these different things because you ain't moving the way they want you to move. But it's something that I always, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, my journey with my child is mine.
Facts.
It's not for you to decide my journey with my child. If I can't be there for 10 years, and on that 11th year, I can be there every year to the day that they die, then that's what it was supposed to be. Or to the day that you know what I'm saying, to the day that that's what it was supposed to be. I don't feel like there's no right or wrong way to parenting, man. There's no rule book to this shit, bro. We gotta understand that everybody walk their own path and their own journey in life.
You know, man, Dick Gregory, man, he made a comment said
What you know about Dick?
Oh, man,
What
you gotta say his whole name, you know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory, you feel me?
What
Pause.
you know about
I had to pause this, man. But the brother Dick Gregory said, man, he was like, he used to be out working 4 jobs, you know what I'm saying? And the wife was at home taking care of the kids and all that. And he said, shit, it was times, years went by, he didn't see his kids, but he made sure they was financially straight. You know, he said they made sure, he made sure that they was in school. Everything was in a row. Now, I feel like majority of the times nowadays, females feel like men should be able to play female roles, which is like, come on, man, like that's like unnormal.
You gotta be in the field working.
Let me ask that question. I'm not 100%, but let me ask the question. Do you feel like staying at home raising the child is a female? That's a strictly a female job. You don't feel like, and I'm not. Let's take away the sexist, the chauvinistic aspect of it. Let's just put it in the terms of nurturing, compassion, shit like that. Do you feel like it should be more for a woman than a man?
Oh, well, I can't say technically, but what's the word I'm looking for? Commonly, it's a woman's role.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I got a nigga right now, man. And they got shit. My guy and them got about 10, 11 kids. His wife, they did it like this, and I love it to this day. His wife had the better earning potential.
Okay.
So that's what made he said, twin, it's gonna cost us such and such just to put these little motherfuckers in daycare. Ooh. He said, so she got the good job. Her job can take care of everything. He said, so I'ma just stay at home. And he's a good dad. He's been there with his kids, all 12 of them.
Since
they whole life.
Damn.
So you know what I'm saying? I felt that, like, okay, fam, I get it. That's why it ain't even no point till you going to get no job.
That's a good team. That balance.
That's what life's supposed to be about. I feel like it's whoever got the better earning potential should be home with the kids.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If the woman if she got the career, okay. But then the man, I always felt like, and this ain't no cut to none of my baby mamas, I always felt like I could do a better job of raising my kids.
Okay.
Because I was more of a well-rounded person. I got my baby mamas had issues per se. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was hard for me to get my kids. I wasn't the type of dude that was gonna go through the court system. I didn't have time for that. I'm busy trying to work. Like it was a thing, women would say, well, you should fight for your kid. Why should it be a fight? Man. I shouldn't have to fight for something that's mine.
I have to fight for my children.
You know, just give me mine. Let me do the job. You know what I'm saying? And I had a set of kids that I'm talking about, nigga. To this day, it still affects from like how they mama was. Okay. You know, to this day, me and my daughter just had like an 2-hour long conversation just about the things with they mama. Like one of my baby mamas deceased. So that wasn't the reason I had my daughter. She had issues and something happened to where I set back because it was a situation where when my daughter went to a foster home, okay, I went to court or went through the system, but then they tell me, well, Mr. Bennett, I've never done drugs, I don't drink, I don't smoke, nothing. Well, you gotta go through drug classes, and you gotta do this. And then they wanted me to pay for them all. At the time, I'm like, I can't give you $300 for no class. So they ended up giving my daughter to her grandmama, who, you know, I love her, but who had issues at the time. So I'm like, damn, y'all just give her to her, but I gotta jump through the hoops. So you know what? I gotta respect that. I gotta lay back and wait my turn. and I didn't feel like that was right with the court system.
Right.
Like I on every issue with the court system, child support, I done been through it all. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't finna, I didn't have time. I had to work. I had bills to pay. And that ain't making no excuse. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like, okay, she with her grandmama. Okay, we gonna do that.
Because we as men, it's not an excuse, bro. We as men are, like, look, they man, it's not a comparison. It's not a competition. But I need motherfuckers to understand. The life of a man is different. We don't have free idle time to burn.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, your daughter said happy Father's Day.
Who, mine?
Yeah, she tapping into the comments right now.
You know?
That's love right there.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't have that idle free time that some women get. Like, and again, some women, you know what I'm saying, not all. But like, we don't get to just chill. We gotta always be thinking about our next move. We gotta
in their defense, they do too if they are caring for kids. I play devil's advocate on that.
talk about it.
But from a woman's point of view, see, I always say it like this. Women, you pose this question to a woman. Who come first? And the first thing she say without even thinking is what? My kids. My kids.
Exactly.
So I say, well, how can your kids come first? Because they this, that, and the third. You have to come first.
Fact.
I have to come first.
Because if we not okay.
Because if I'm not okay, how can I make sure my kids okay? So then I pose another question. I say, if it's a piece of meat on the table and you got 3 kids, who gonna eat that piece of meat? You or the kids? She gonna say, well, I'ma feed my kids. That's the dumbest shit you could ever say. Because then if your kids eat everything and you don't eat, you gonna starve and die. And guess who gotta go hunt for the kids?
Man.
You. The kids gonna survive a lot longer with no food than you would. You know what I'm saying? Because we moving more.
Yep.
That's fact.
And it's not to, and I think that's where people lose the whole parenting concept at. Your job is to take care of them.
No matter
They
what.
looking up to you for everything.
For guidance.
For protection, everything. Like, if you, like my grandson right now, EJ, I could slap the shit out of EJ. Get the fuck out of my face. 10 minutes later, EJ, oh, come here. Guess what he gonna do?
Right, he coming back, yeah.
That's a kid's nature. So a kid gonna always, at the end of the day, understand or not even worry about it, because they ain't thinking about nothing. The sacrifice. You get the women who, what I never understood, you would rather go buy your son some shoes than pay your electric bill. Go spend these elaborate amount of money on birthday parties and this type of shit to show to somebody else, oh, little such and such.
We live in
Like, I'm not, to each his own.
But
Don't
you
get me
behind
wrong.
in your bills.
But you behind in your bills. You know what I'm saying? Now, guaranteed, if you had a real nigga on your team, a dad, you crazy. We finna, because people got to understand.
Let's talk about it.
We not finna spend everything on this and then 3 months down the line, we looking stupid. Now, if you got the money, that's fine. I'm speaking on the situations where motherfuckers ain't got it and sitting there spending their last on these bogus situations, and now you looking crazy.
Constantly putting themselves in debt.
Yeah.
And the hole just get deeper and deeper, you know? And the sad part about it is the kids, they don't even know what the hell they got on. They don't even understand what you had to go pay for.
You take your son and put a pair of Superman light-ups in his face versus some Gucci shoes, guess what he gonna pick?
Them light-up joints, they go crazy.
They go, oh, shit, nigga, they lighting up. Let me get them, mama. They don't even know what Gucci is, blood. Like, my kids ain't never dressed in no designer on my account and never will. Because my daughter right now, blood, my 14-year-old, she know already. My daughter, I love. Now she'll order the shit out of you. She can order some food now.
Right.
I feel sorry for any little boyfriend she get, cause she gonna tap his pockets when it come to the restaurant.
Okay.
But when it comes to some clothes, man, my daughter don't know nothing about no. My daughter just got her first pair of Any pair of Jordans she got on a discount. Cause we just don't dress like that. We don't put that type of stuff in.
You conscious of how that money flows.
In our kids' heads, cause this ain't life. This is not real. This is how many niggas you know right now, man. When we was young, they was the shit. Dress nice, cause they mama was supporting them. Now when it comes time to live on their own,
you can't afford that lifestyle.
Can't do nothing. Walking around here looking crazy, man.
Cause mama put them in it early.
Cause somebody fucked your head up to thinking that this is life, this was reality. But when they pulled you away from that umbilical cord and you can't feed yourself,
you know what's so crazy, right?
Hold on, yeah.
Well, go ahead.
I get into these comments. Your wife says she's 15, sir. She said, "Happy Unfather's Day." You don't know.
Damn. The only age that matter to me is 18. When is she getting the fuck out? That's the question.
I'm saying, get that
man. I don't even count till she get 18.
He said that's when it all start counting.
Counting.
But you know what, man? Check it out, though. What you said is so valid because I know this one female, right? Her son, man, I'm talking about this little nigga be so fresh. I'm like, man, like shorty stay in it. He stay dripping. He stay next leveled up, right? And he be on the court, right? The flyest nigga on the court. I'm like, you see the nigga, you like, damn, he gotta have it. He gotta be the one. Man, the man trash. He out there like a fashion show. I'm like, come on, man, this nigga. I said, hold on, like, you know, and I ain't trying to talk about no shorty, but I'm like, this nigga got on motherfucking armbands and shit. I mean, he got on the sleeves, he got the knee sleeve. I'm like, damn, I'm thinking this nigga didn't broke nigga. Man, come on, man. He looked the part, but he don't play the part, you know? So you gotta watch it. You know, you definitely gotta be in tune. It ain't about the material shit, it's about the time and effort that you put in with these kids. Like, motherfuckers don't understand. A lot of kids, they parents don't even understand the curriculum in what they going through in school. Motherfuckers not even sitting down trying to break it down.
I can't do this math.
But that's the problem, though.
Nowadays, though, man, you see this new math?
Look, the new math at 5th grade is going crazy. But that's the thing, though. Like, a lot of kids, bro, they doing everything on their own. So when you got a kid out here that, like,
that's fast.
They gave him everything. This nigga ain't never had to do nothing. He ain't never had to do a chore. He ain't never had no type of responsibility.
But
wait till he go out into society.
The crazy part be, you got these women nowadays, fam. I see it a lot. I got a barber shop, so we see women coming in there. A woman, I don't give a fuck how much you think you know. You can't raise no man.
You can't.
Oh, no.
No more than I can. What? I don't know nothing about no woman but how to take their panties off.
They can raise a responsible young adult, but they
can't even do that, fam.
Damn,
because you're not listen, she cannot look through the eyes of a man, bro. She can't tell him how to navigate through life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what she thinks she know. And my mama taught me a whole lot. But guess what she didn't teach me?
How to be a man.
How to be a man. Because guess what? She ain't a man.
She can't even teach you how to piss.
Right, because
you feel me? That's where it started, right then and there. Come on now.
You know? and men it ain't no different. Like I said, I can't teach my daughter how to be a woman.
But you know what? Now I'm going to say this though, right? Statistically speaking, right? They say that the man is more important in the household because a man, if he's taught right, he sets the structure right, but a man comes with balance. But you know what? I actually heard this man, it was some African people, right? They were saying that who makes the law in the house when there's 2 parents in the house, right? And I'm like, damn. I'm like, man, I wonder what they finna say. So, you know, they got deeper into it and whatnot, and then they came out with it like, okay, when the kid is born, right, they come into society, who the one that they first, like, taps into it? You know, it's the mother, you know, especially if you got a caring mother or whatever, right?
That's the nature.
Right. Then they say, who the one that they fear? Or they fear the dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do they fear the dad? Why do they fear the dad? Then, you know, they go a little deeper. They say, because the mama, all she got to do is put in that call, say dad name, and shit, everything go bow down because he's the enforcer. He enforces all of who rules? Her rules. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of crazy, because when you do got a good woman in the house, you know what I'm saying, and she holding shit down a certain way, y'all really do got balance, because
The woman laid the law, the man enforced the law.
Exactly.
But that's nature, that come with position. And if a lot of motherfuckers knew their position in this world, things would be straight.
Man.
But that's half the problem, is that women don't know their position. I don't care. Man, listen.
I think it's so many women that's quick to cut the man off nowadays, because they like, fuck a nigga, they don't need a nigga, they fuck nigga free, they this, that, and the third. They don't look at the big picture. I mean, because a lot of women feel like if they independent, that mean they strong and they can do everything. But in reality, like, you still ain't fully tapped into your true self. You know what I'm saying? Because if you knew that, look, he got a daddy, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna make sure you get with his daddy, but then you prevent that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he don't need to be around this, that, and the third. So what you doing? You teaching him to move a certain way with his dad. You know, he gonna be like, man, I ain't trying to go over there. And then she go honor it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all do gotta be, like, women gotta be aware of that shit, like what they be doing.
Once again, to play devil's advocate, bro, men gotta step up to be men.
Facts.
Women move off trust. Women move off the fact you have to. If I've showed you something time and time again, it go back to that old, is she finna let me flip her tax money? Nigga, if she know you gonna flip the tax money, guess what you gonna get every year?
The tax money.
But if you fuck up that first time, oh shit, nigga, you ain't get my shit again. Nah. So as a man, blood, you have to come through the door, establishing your place as the man. And as the man, there are certain things you need to do that you have to do. As a man, fam, what I do, I come with security. My wife ain't got to worry about a motherfucking thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing I hate: when you see a girl on Facebook. How you do this? What's it? Bitch, ain't you got a nigga?
Hold on, the one that killed me, the one that killed me when they be at work and they be talking about, I wish somebody could send me something to eat, or
Hey, what?
You got a whole boyfriend.
You got a whole, but that tell you what she think of him. And
that's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. And it's the same way as in fatherhood. Nigga, if you running a household and your family, as a man, and your family has to outsource a daddy,
oh yeah,
kill yourself, fam.
Yeah, that's fucked up right there.
Kill yourself.
That's fucked up.
And you know, my daughter just put up a stat. She AKA me, Mr. Get It Done. That says a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? My family know I'm gonna get it done. There's no worry. When you wake up, it's gonna be done.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be on a grand scale. Just get it done. As a man, as a father, as a parent, period. That's your job in the household. If you want that label, you gotta stand on it.
Man, but you know what? I like the fact, you know, you keep bringing up your daughter, right?
I got three of them.
Shit. Goddamn. All right. Now check it out though, right? Now I noticed, like, on the whole dating side, right? Like on the dating side now, you can tell the difference between a female that was brought up with her dad versus strictly with her mother. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
all the time.
Most of the times, times you can't, because look, the ones I feel like that, hey, mom's raised me 24, ooh, she trying to get a bag out of nigga. You know what I'm saying? The ones that got that dad in their life, that hit them with that guidance that slow them down, like, no, you don't want to fuck with these type of guys, right? They got more the independent side. You know what I'm saying?
I guess with me is, I encourage my daughters to do these niggas.
Get the bag.
Get what you supposed to get. Get treated how you supposed to get treated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I guess I'm gonna say I'm that type of cat. Like we were speaking on the stepdaddy issue earlier. I'm the type of dude. If I'm with a girl, whether we just dating, we just messing around, it's certain things that I come with. Like, no, you ain't finna be on the bus. No, you ain't got a car. Your kids are included. If I'ma feed you, Okay, we not gonna go out to eat. I'm gonna go just buy some groceries for the house. You know
shit.
that? So my daughter, man, that nigga what is he doing for you? Require that up, because that's where a lot of females drop the ball at. They don't require niggas to do something. If you set your standards from the gate, hold on, fam, this ain't how we moving. He's gonna respect that. Oh, so she ain't finna let me play her like a jump down. You know what I'm saying? So I can't come. That's how I tell my daughter, look, man, why you asking me? Don't call me for nothing if this nigga living with you.
Facts. That's real shit.
Cause if I got to come do it, he ain't gonna wanna hear my mouth. Cause I'm finna talk 100 miles of shit about this whole ass nigga.
But see, that's right there what you just said. You broke everything down to your daughter, right? I think like with the mom, it's more like, no, like, get that motherfucking bag. Like, fuck all that other shit. Like, get that bag. Like, I don't give a fuck how he coming. He could be doing this, that, and the third. And she gonna tell her to accept certain things that the dad gonna be like, man, hell no. We ain't playing that way. You know what I'm saying?
Or mama just ain't told you nothing.
Shit, how to spread legs. You feel me? Like the Jordan sign.
A lot of mamas, just like daddies, they still trying to figure it out in relationships.
Facts.
So how can you give relationship advice when you still trying to figure it out? You letting Slim Jim live off you, so how you gonna tell your daughter to get the bag? You know what I'm saying? When you ain't getting the bag. And that's how most situations is, fam. Most of these broads, man, they just want to be with somebody. So they accepting certain shit.
All right. Check it out. We finna get into a break. We got a nice video for y'all to watch, man. Check it out. This one right here, man, spicy in the motherfucker. It's about 3 minutes long.
It's about to get super spicy.
3-minute video. You gotta watch the whole video. Go ahead and get into it.
Fear is every man's worst fear. I wish to God this was a skit, but it's not. Let's let it play.
All right, the doctor walks in and tells me I'm in good health, but I'm sterile. I'm like, what you talking about I'm sterile? I got 3 kids. I don't make no damn sense to me. I don't understand I'm sterile. I don't know. It blows my mind. You know, I got 3 kids. One's 15, one's 12, one's 7. So I'm like, I don't understand that. So anyway, I go home and I just start thinking. It's gotta be my kids. But I started thinking about the fact that every time we watch like those Ancestry.com commercials, they come on and my wife kind of always turns the channel. I'm like, why you always turn it? I notice you always turn the channel. She's like, those are stupid. They don't even work. And I'm like, anyway, I started really thinking. I'm like, if I'm sterile, and the doctor said I've always been sterile. It's not like something that it's always been genetically since I was born. I started thinking, I'm like, man, I'm going to have to go ahead and get these kids tested. You know, I really didn't want to. I wanted to believe that my wife wouldn't do this to me, but I have to get my kids tested. So I secretly get a little sample of all of them. I go to the damn, the Ancestry.com place or whatever. And anyway, get them tested. Then I think about this. My wife got a birthday coming up. We got to throw this big birthday bash. We already been planned on it. So, basically I got the whole birthday bash planned. And then basically what happens is I get all of our families there, birthday bash. I get the popular mixologist in town. Chief of police comes because he works with my wife sometimes at our company. So chief of police, this whole big thing, because I want to make a big splash. It's her birthday, you see? So what ends up happening at a certain point, we bring the big birthday cake out. You know those big birthday cakes you see on the movies? Got one of those big ones. And then I had a woman come out and she's holding up the sign that said, "You lying bee." And it blew everyone's mind. It blew her mind. What is this about? What is this about? And I was like, you know what? No, this is about? It's about the fact that this mixologist is his son. Hey, let meet your daddy right here. I straight up had to tell him, this is your dad. The chief of police, hey, this is your... So 15-year-old mixologist, that's his daddy. Chief police, 12-year-old, that's his daddy. And I was hurt. I was so hurt. I decided I just had to sleep in my car, man. I couldn't be in this house. I couldn't be around her. Just all these lies. I've been raising these kids for 15 years. There's no way they're mine. They're not. I'm sterile. So basically, I just, I'm in my car, sleeping in my car, going to work, doing the normal thing I do, and I just was, running into different issues and felt the need that I needed to go. I really needed to go back to church. I just really wanted to do that, and was getting some good, like the preacher and a lot of different people giving me some good advice and some good guidance, kind of helping me to understand that it's not the kids' fault. You've been there for the kids. You know what I mean? And, then I start finding out that there's some problems. Kids are having problems at school because their dad's not there. They're used to having their dad for 15 years. I haven't been there. So I start going back. Being there for my kids and everything like that or whatever. But I have to let her know. I'm like, I don't know if we could work this out. I don't know. I mean, possibly, but I'm here for my kids. I'm going to try to be here for my kids because I feel like it's the right thing to do. It's what God wants me to do, and I think it's the best thing to do. So that's what I decided to do. Later on, and find out, because I have a 7-year-old. We didn't know who his dad was. So basically, after a certain amount of time with the Ancestry.com, like other people will get tested and everything like that or whatever. And then I got an alert from the email alert. And I'm like, really? So we kind of find out that it's just NBA Hall of Famers. I'm like, I was tripping. I'm like, this can't be the case. I go and ask her, I'm like, who's his dad? She's like, yes, that's his. I'm like, because my son, my son, he could ball. He could ball, and I ain't got no athletic skills, But the thing is, me and my wife are still trying to work things out. I moved back in, but I'm not in the same room. Luckily we have multiple rooms. I'm there for my kids, even though they're not my kids, but they are my kids. I'm there for my kids. I'm the only father they know. So I've been doing the best that I can with this whole situation.
One thing I'm not gonna do is
Man, that's boy.
Let's talk about it.
Listen.
I'm at the fire up on this one, my boy. This shit.
Listen.
I ain't accepting.
What,
He said I ain't accepting.
what are you?
Look, it's so many different aspects of that to break down, man. There's so much baggage to unpacking that. Let's start with this, man. First of all, is you going back?
Nah. Hold on. Before we even go there, right? She got to quit her motherfucking job. You feel me? I hope everybody out there noticed that she was fucking everybody at the job. That's most important. Shit, she got to get the fuck on.
You could still be in the kid's life and not be in her life. That would be my take on it.
Okay.
I'm gone. But as far as with the shorties, I stick around because the bond would be still there. But me and her bond,
just the blood, yeah.
it wouldn't be
with.
right. Because the fact of it is now where my mind at, he's sterile, so he can't even have kids. So you done been around these kids. So me, okay, I want to keep them. Then I'm all they know. And they all I know.
They all like
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Them your kids.
Them your kids, whether biological or not, nigga. You all they know.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And we'll work it out from there. But as far as her,
Cooked.
we can't. Ain't nothing. Unless my thing be, unless you feel like getting treated like trash,
Man.
I'm gone. Now, if you gonna let me treat you like trash and straight disrespect you when I feel like it, I'll stay. Now, you taking care of me, though.
Man, because she displayed this actions not once, but
you-
twice,
three
three
times.
times.
3 times.
You out. In any game, you out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Put the whole ham on the man.
So that's what it'll be.
So what about you? You going 15 years? You gonna keep dealing with the kids, or you got it on the kids too?
No, I ain't gonna leave the kids. I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, my pride is gonna be like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get out of here. I can't be around this. This shit got my mind all fucked up. I don't know anybody that can maneuver through that situation and just be perfectly fine. You got 15 years in with these kids. Like, you just can't walk away.
Yeah.
Type shit,
Like,
type shit.
this, you are their father. Ain't the mother guys, they just sperm
They just
donators.
the daddies.
Man, I ain't even gonna say them niggas daddies, because they ain't never seen them
They ain't
before.
never seen them. Facts though. Yogi Edwards, what else she tapped in? She said, so you got the chief of police salary, you got an NBA Hall of Famer salary, and you got the popular mixologist salary. She said, bitch, if I'm staying, I ain't paying no more bills.
That's what I just said.
Man.
Contributing to nothing.
Hey, everybody got to get to their daddy.
Nothing.
Child
And
support.
I'm going to sit here and I'm going to live the life. You want me to stay with the kids, this what it is. I love them. Now, I can either leave and you can tell these kids the situation,
Man.
or I can stay and, hey.
Well, now, he said he did it in front of the kids, so they know.
Yeah, he did it in front of the family. Fuck the
Yeah,
kids.
everybody.
I wouldn't
It was
have did it
her
in front of
birthday
the
party.
kids. I wouldn't have did it in front of the kids.
Yeah, in front of the kids, kind of trash.
Cause now, because you, come on, man, you killing them kids.
I think at that point, bro, he ain't care about nobody.
You know how much paternity
Else but
court I
himself.
watch, man? That hurt them kids, man.
Oh, no,
Them
definitely,
kids,
definitely.
When them kids be finding that out, man, that stuff, man, mentally, that mess kids
But
up.
then you know what? I definitely agree that'll mess a kid up, right? But you gotta understand, where's this man mind at? He get the information. He already
I'm liable to
he already
shot,
on the
boy.
get back.
3 kids? I'm about to go, boy.
Nah, I'm gonna keep my composure. It is what it is. The situation already happened. So there, whether you overreact or anything, that ain't gonna change the situation.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know
I
what I'm
ain't
saying?
giving the motherfucker.
You seen The Shining?
Shining.
But still, I mean, I guess I'm thinking the way I think now. It's not gonna change anything.
It's not gonna change, man.
And where I'm at my life, fam, I refuse to be a puppet. I'm not gonna allow nothing to shake me where I'm at my life. Cause I'm selfish. I love
So would
me
you,
too much.
would you in that situation, right? Would you have went back to stay?
No, he said.
I just told you.
Oh
what
no,
I would
I'm saying shit. I probably would have got a little apartment.
I am too.
Right.
Initially,
I need a little joint.
Initially, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I'm gone. But see, now we can sit back and talk. Now I got the ball in my court.
Fact.
So you got all these people, baby, that this is what's gonna happen. You want me to come back? These are my rules. And we probably gonna start a polygamous camp around this. You know what I'm saying?
You got. Hey, you opened it up already.
Right,
Shit, we
you
might as
opened
well
it
go
up
forward.
already. Right, so we
Shit.
might, but that's just how I would say, depending on how I even felt about the kids.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, after 15 years, you definitely.
After
got
15 years and it's
Yeah,
old.
because I couldn't imagine it right now. Motherfucker telling me my 15-year-old daughter ain't mine. Like, I'm fixed now, so if my wife pop up pregnant, I know it ain't mine. We ain't got nothing to discuss.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
They say it's a 10% chance though.
Nah, I'm going to tell you where the chance
just
comes
fucking
from,
with you.
fam. When you go get it done,
Yeah.
you have to nut 27 times.
God
A lot of people don't understand that tube that carries everything. I think they said it's 2 miles long. So imagine trying to clear that out. You know what I'm saying? That's
Damn.
where people, man, I thought it was fixing it because you shooting your gun still got
That mother
live
still
rounds
loaded
in it.
up.
Yeah. So you got to get rid of all that live stuff.
miles.
2 miles, man, wrapped up in you.
Damn, boy.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
human body is something else.
It's something else, man. I've been fixed for like 4 or 5 years now. Nigga,
What made you make that decision?
I ain't want no more kids, man. I was done
okay,
having
okay.
kids. I'm tired of kids. I don't like kids.
I'm where you at. I'm about to go do it. I'm done.
Man, it was $50 with my insurance, man. Best $50 I ever spent in my life.
I'm finna go do it.
The safest 50
I
ever
promise
spent.
you I'm finna go do it.
I mean, I'm done, fam. I'm damn near 50, blood.
Oh, you
What I
ain't
look
no
like?
more, you
What I
ain't.
look like?
Hold on now. Al Pacino.
That's him. They got money.
You
He
feel
can do
me?
that. They
What,
rich.
79 just dropped one more?
They rich, and he got a young girl.
Man,
You know what I'm
33.
saying? Right, so you
Oh,
know.
damn.
I ain't
So,
with all that.
What's the difference between a dad and a father? What really come with those titles?
I mean, for me, I'll say the father is, I don't want to say like, the father is the beginning. You know, he the first one there. You know, he the sperm donator. He the one that, you know, that got you in this
You're
world.
the one that made it possible.
Right. Now the dad, you know, that's the one that's there. Like
Putting in the
24/7, putting in the work, no matter what. Go hit you with the lessons. You know what I'm saying? Go make sure you make it where you gotta make it to. Go make sure you in order and all that. The dad, I feel like the word Happy Father's Day, man, like the phrase itself, it gives so much you know what I'm saying, to so many guys out there because it's a broad statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, hey, you got a kid, happy Father's Day. But now, when they come down to the real dads, you know, like, shit, them really hard to come by. You can, listen, a real dad is, nigga might have his own crib, right? And you can have your ex have her own crib, you know, your kids, you know, mother has their own crib, right? That dad still contributed over there. You know what I'm saying? He's still making sure motherfuckers, you know, they straight. But like a father said, that nigga might just cut off everything, you know? It's a possibility because they seem like they the same, but they not. I mean, what's y'all take?
Far from. I just, when I look at it from my interactions as a dad and a father, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been both. Early in life, I was just a father, man. I had kids that I per se wasn't taking care of, wasn't doing what I should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? But the moment I became a dad, things was different because then I think men gotta look at the fact of being a dad. When you looking at people that's dependent on you solely, and I think that's what a lot of niggas run from. Cause you got a lot of niggas out here, honestly, fam, they don't know what to do with my brother. My brother tell you all day, man, my brother went to the joint. He had his first shorty at 15.
Dang.
So it's like, motherfucker gotta understand, then he in and out the joint. You gotta understand the life that you lose in them situations. And girls mature faster than men. So while y'all out, y'all had the baby. So you feel like girls got that mentality, well, I got to grow up. Because now it's me and my baby. Men, we don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a boy's point, a dude point of view on it is, well, shit, he need a nurturer still because he's not grown. Because you can look back on your own life situations and be like, how we know how to be men if we wouldn't show the example?
Never really showed.
I wouldn't show the example. My dad, no qualms to him. My dad lived in Chicago. We didn't live with my dad. I see how he act. My dad a good dude, but he didn't teach us that. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I see how he love on my two sisters that's with him. You know what I'm saying? Versus us. Now I know I always understood my dad didn't live with me, so I can't hate him. He got a family up there. That's his family. I'm just his kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference. And I think people don't look at that the same. You know what I'm saying? Like my baby mama's always held it against me. Well, my kids ain't in my household, so of course they not gonna live like me, my wife, and my daughter because we're a unit.
Right.
Her mother takes care of her also. And you get a lot of these films, well, they say, yo, if she got it, well, no, it don't work like that because I got a counterpart. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a big difference, man, being a daddy versus being a father. And being a daddy, that's a job. Being a father is a title. But when you hit that daddy level, you got to work it, man. You got to definitely, it come with rewards. You know what I'm saying? If you do it right, you know. I heard this one dude say, you know, he said the success in a man is when your kids get grown and they still want to be around you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers don't. My kids right now, fam, I can fake like something wrong. Get your ass over here. They gonna be there. Anyone, hey, I need you to come to the crib. They gonna come. They there. I need you to go. The other day, I need y'all to go open a restaurant, cook, and do everything. I get there, guess who there? My kids.
Getting
you know what I'm saying? Because I make my kids feel like love is about being equal. If you want me to love you, you got to love me too. love is not just one, one direction. It got. What about me as a parent? What do you do for me? You know what I'm saying? That you want me to do something for you. So it got to be reciprocal. I can't just be. You're my parent. I don't owe you shit. You 26. I don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now we playing parents. We playing the parent-child role like a bartering system. You do something for me, I'm gonna do something for you, and back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And that I feel like it worked that way for me, because then your kids feel like, well, damn, and it builds a good relationship. It has with me. I can't speak for everybody else, but me being a dad, that's just how I work. Yeah. I do for you, you do for me, and we all happy.
And you know what? That builds up a person with good business sense as well. Because you already letting them know, look, the older you become in life, the world is gonna be more business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like everything when you get older, it's all about business.
Everything is an exchange at the end of the day.
And a kid, most kids, 90% of kids, always got that. Well, you my parent. You supposed to let me live here.
I ain't supposed to.
You supposed to feed me. I'm not supposed to. Yeah, but that's how kids think, fam.
That's crazy.
Kids, man, think you supposed to take care of them their whole life. Nah, I'm done.
Man, I felt like, growing up that, shit, I was out the crib at like 16, so I never, shout out to moms, always a beautiful lady, but shit, like I wasn't trying to go with them rules no more. I was trying to do what I was trying to do.
Rebellion.
Yeah,
We didn't have rules like that, but I just feel like.
No, my mom she just caught me, living another lifestyle she knew I was about.
My
Left some on
mama
the
was
counter.
living it with us. So.
Oh, okay, shout out.
But it ain't like she condoned it.
Right.
But my mama like right now, my kids smoke. I don't like it, but they grown. I don't try to. I ain't that parent that's finna do it with you.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like even my nephews and nieces know that. I treat being a father just like being an uncle. Like, people don't realize my nephews and nieces are older than my kids. So you gotta think about it. Them your first kids. Like, you learn how to be a dad. I did through raising my nephews and nieces.
Yeah, I did learn a lot of. Yeah.
So
exactly.
now I know how to change a diaper. Cause my sister had kids at 14 or something like that. My nephew, damn near 30 or 30 something. You know what I'm saying? So my nephews and nieces tell you right now, when my uncle ain't kicking it with us. We at the club, nigga. When I see my nieces and nephews in the club, somebody got to go.
Gotta go.
Me or you, who is it gonna be? I just, on my birthday a couple months ago, my first time having a drink with my kids and my niece. And they knew out the gate, they were scared to hand it to me. Okay, it's y'all grown. You know what I'm saying? My niece is grown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they know.
But you know what? Now, with that being said, right there, what you just spoke on, right? Now I feel like that's one of the biggest issues nowadays. The brother Tyrell, man, he spoke on this. He was like, he said that it's a lot of kids out here, right? When we was young, we wasn't sitting in the front, you know what I'm saying, smoking in front of auntie, our parents, none of that, grandma, nobody, We off in the cut, maybe 2 blocks away. It's a secret. We spraying ourselves down. You one of your cousins might smoke squares, you getting close to them to just get the breeze on you. You feel me? We wasn't going back, you going back high, you avoid motherfuckers and everything. Nowadays, motherfucking shorties be out here, hey, can I hit that?
No guidance,
Nigga,
man.
get the fuck out my face. Like, what?
No guidance.
It's so fucked up because
No respect,
no guidance, and then it's just, and I don't even want to blame them because it's
You
like,
can't blame them.
who the fuck,
parents.
right? Who the fuck made you feel this comfortable
This the one that
to do that?
This the one that be getting to me. I be seeing these boys all on Facebook, 16, 15, 16, 17, stacks of money,
Come on,
guns, cars, all type of shit.
Thought they was a rap.
And they mama they friend on Facebook.
And you see
Man,
it.
what?
Listen, fam, I'm gonna give you a story.
Man.
I'm at work,
Let's
right?
talk about it.
I'm at work. I got my toolbox open. The hunky come by my toolbox. He look, he said, I see him look. He like, who is that? I said, that's my son. Why, what's up? I said, I know your son. So he walk off. He come back. He like, Steve, let me talk to you. I'm like, what up, man? He said, man, your son and his friends robbed me. What? I said, what? I said, not my son. I said, my son don't even get down like that. And I know this. I ain't one of them parents that speak on something. Nigga, my son ain't no robber. I know this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So come to find out, he set up a situation, a middleman, and the dude ended up getting robbed. You know what I did? I called my son ASAP. Nigga, bring your ass. He's scared that I'm gonna bring your ass, nigga. We got to talk.
You know what time
This
it
was,
is.
nigga, I fired him up. Whopped him. And made him get a hunky his money back. I didn't do it though. I don't give a fuck. You was involved. You think you can tell party too, nigga? You think you can tell the police this?
Man.
Then, but come to find out, the white boy needed some smoke. My son set it up where I can get you some, and they ended up robbing the white boy. But still, you knew. You know what I'm saying? You knew about it.
Yeah.
Whether you knew it was gonna happen or not.
But you know, they don't be having that mind frame and understanding that, you know, like, hey, if you involved, you involved. Ain't no. Well,
The police ain't looking at it like that, nigga. You party too. You was there when it happened. You knew about it. Well, come on, we bagging you.
You drove the getaway car,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be.
you
Well, I
in the
didn't know
game.
they was going in there to rob the bank. But when you found out, did you stop the car and get out? No.
Well, you involved.
You involved in it.
You're deep in.
Now tell us who they was. That's
Deep
how,
in this
That's how
shit.
snitching came about.
Man.
Now they got you. Now you got to
Deep in this
tell
shit.
something.
That's fucked up.
But man,
It's sad. It really
I
is
can't
sad.
influence. I ain't got respect for motherfuckers that sit back and influence whether it's your kids. Ain't no way, fam. My kid, even my nephew, when I see them doing the dumb shit, I get on their ass about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is you doing, fam?
And you know what? I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this though, right? Oh, okay. Oh shit, I'm tripping. I'm gonna say this. Now, I coached my son basketball team, you know, since he was like, I'll say like 8, right? He 14, you know. So I know a lot of the shorties out here, you know. And some of the kids, now a lot of the shorties that I coach, man, I want to give a shout out to their parents, man, straight up. If your kid ever played with me, a majority of their parents, man, I'm talking about good ass parents, like they kids out here doing good things, you know what I'm saying? But now I seen a couple other, you know, kids out there, whatever, you know, you get in tune with all of them, you see them on the book, gang banging, crazy, right? Shorty's in the age of 12 to like 18. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, I don't even want to say to each his own, because I feel like it's bogus.
Yeah.
I feel like you setting your kid up for failure.
For failure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, ain't no shortcuts in this shit. Like, but the parents be the friends. Like, when the fuck did it be cool for us to
allow
to be
this
cool with that shit, to fancy that shit, be like, hey man, like, yeah, you doing your thing. Like,
Go
what?
ahead. Look, look at him.
Look.
You got what parents don't understand, fam. You fucking with one of my niece, fam. I remember this, but this show you how deep shit get. My niece had told her mama one time, she said, I can't go, and she was only 8 at the time, bro. She said, I can't go outside without my braids because I'm gonna be ugly. What? But people gotta understand the mind of a child. And how we shape, and it's our job as parents to shape. You have to be. That's what made me change my understanding, because I have these people watching me. It ain't no different than how I move in my relationship. It might be a motherfucker out here that's looking at y'all or me for guidance. So when they see you doing something like, damn, I thought fam was a stand-up nigga. And now he out here doing some hoe ass shit. So that's why you always gotta watch how you moving, because you don't know who looking at you for inspiration.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So with the kids, when you got a kid sitting there and they seeing their uncle with the pistol, yeah nigga, on everything. Now he think that's cool. Oh, I want to, because
Exactly.
who everybody want to be like? They uncles, they daddy. Your daddy is your first hero. Your uncles is the first motherfucker. Man, I got an uncle right now, man. My uncle hot shot, blood. My uncle, 87, 80-something years old. I thought he was my uncle. He turned out he my great uncle, nigga. This is my grandma brother. Taught me and my brother everything we know. Out the game. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't gamble with him at all. He wanted, man, and then, when you sit, man, taught me how to drive. Everything. I'm talking about taught me the game. My uncle, this nigga ain't never had a job.
Uncle taught me how to run.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
My uncle
man.
Hotshot ain't never had a job, but kept money. So when you get old enough to think about like, damn, this nigga kept him a young broad on this. This nigga, my uncle Hotshot blood, he got, when you sit back and think about it, I got a little cousin, Bouchante, he ain't little no more. This nigga, damn near my age. So he got kids my age. Like, nigga, you've been doing shit for a long time. But once again, people gotta understand who you influence. I put a stat up a couple weeks ago, and I said, now that y'all kids graduating, if they out here doing nothing, send their ass to the military.
Yeah, I see.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, fam, all my cousins that's in the military right now got something going on.
Doing good, probably, yeah.
So
That's real
a
shit. That's
girl
real shit.
on
Shout out
there
to
say, well, I try to get my son. Hold on. I said, well, who run the show? If my kid 18 and you living in my house, you got, and I know you out here trying to do this bullshit, you got one or two options, little nigga. You either go to the military or you get the fuck up out my motherfucking house. Them your only two options. How you want it? Today.
Either way, you getting up out of here.
Listen, a parent know when their kid ain't shit, blood.
Yeah.
You know when your kid,
Right.
so when you present, listen, a kid will jump out that helicopter 100 times if they know they got that parachute.
Facts.
But if they know they ain't got that parachute or that pad to land on, whoa, we gotta move careful.
Yeah.
I am the parent. There is no, with my kid's 26. My two oldest, I don't negotiate with y'all. I'm still the parent. It's what I say.
Facts.
And I'ma stand on that because I ain't never told you nothing bogus. Anything that I've told you, you can stand on and live by. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I function in my relationships, even with my wife. You can trust me because what I've told you, or I've showed you and then got us this far in life. I didn't trick off your tax money. When I said I was gonna flip it, I flipped it. So
Still by your word.
parents gotta, you're the parent. You take your kid, get your ass up. We going down to the recruitment office. Even if you don't want to go, we gonna see what they got to offer. Cause you're out here doing nothing right now.
Man, you gonna risk your life. Hey, we gonna put you somewhere you gonna get paid.
You
for
ain't
it.
finna be out here gang banging.
You feel me?
Period. If listen, and motherfucker might say, well, why your son ain't in the military? Cause my son wasn't no street cat. And I knew that. My son was a square. So okay, you live your life the way you choose to live it. You ain't out here killing, shooting, going to jail. My son went to jail one time, but it was for getting money, which I still didn't approve of. I got the nigga ass in. Called me for bail money. Guess what I did? Not this way, player. You got yourself into that.
Right.
Don't call me. Any of my kids, you go to jail, don't call me, nigga. I ain't that parent. You fucked up.
Yeah, you gotta learn from this one.
Once again, it's the kids knowing they got parachutes, fam.
I mean, first time, so You ain't building them out at all? Or?
At all, nigga. No. No. I'm that parent, fam. My kid, you shoot somebody, fam, for an unjust cause.
Yeah, that's different.
I'm not harboring you, my nigga.
I feel that. I feel that.
Because listen, fam, some people say, I ain't turning my son in. I'm not doing it. Oh, you're harboring a fugitive. They finna lock. When they find him and knew you're going to jail.
You going with him.
And what good is that for anybody? Call me what you want, fam. I'm not a street nigga no more. That's just my way of thinking. I'm not a street nigga. So my mind don't think on the level of a street nigga.
You saying basically you tapped in fully with the Civilian Act.
I'm a tax-paying civilian, my nigga.
Okay, let's talk.
We not doing as a parent.
Let's talk about it.
As a parent, bro, because you think about it like this. I ain't bringing up nobody's situation. It might coincide or be the same. Me and you not finna travel the country and you want it back in Racine.
No, hell no.
Because what type of life is that?
You ain't getting out the States, hell
What
no.
type of life is that, bro?
That's real shit.
You might get away for a year or two, but all you did was stagnated the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You could have
That's
been
all
in
you
and out.
did. You could have been in and out. Or if it was an accident, or whatever may have you, self-defense, whatever you want to claim, then let's go take care of it, fam. Cause I'm not, how can you as a parent sit here, you lost your son either way it go. Because now they got your line tapped, you can't talk to him, you can't call him, you can't do nothing. So you lost, he's gone anyway. He or she gone anyway, right or wrong.
That's real shit though. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And then for a motherfucker that ain't got no money, where you running to? What your life is hell right now, fam.
You sleeping on other people's couches and shit. You traveling in the States and shit. You can't get a job.
Man, and they gon' catch
It's rough.
you.
It's rough out here, especially nowadays. No, you cannot run that.
You,
no, not
There's
that
too
system.
much technology out here, fam. And you got too many. So you telling me you down in Mississippi with your cousin, and they don't know why you down here?
Oh, it ain't no. Now back in the day, maybe like a good probably like 20 years ago, you could have finessed
technology
it.
wasn't what it was.
Right. Now everybody, I don't give a fuck if you in Texas and I'm right here. We just as connected as your neighbor.
One day we got to talk, fam. So who's supporting you financially? Or unless y'all just had that much money in a cold connect where somebody just got you a whole new goddamn identity.
Type shit.
And it might work being young, but still, once again, as a parent, I lost you anyway, because I can't communicate with you. Murder ain't got no stat on it. You a murderer forever.
Man.
Sunshine tapped in. She said she different. She said she helping her kid hide the body.
Nah, B, because you ain't involving me in no bullshit.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, sis.
What you doing, cuz?
We ain't hiding no bodies.
How you coming behind yours?
Hey man, hey, why the fuck I always get put in these situations? But honestly, I'm on some real shit. Like my sons don't get down like that. You know, I got them the right way and shit. But on some real shit, I might. It depends on the situation. Like my oldest, he a good guy. You know, he a real good guy. My youngest, he a little hot with it. But you know what I'm saying? If my oldest made a mistake like that, man, I might help him like clean up the mess, you know? We might have to clean that situation up. I mean, what about yourself? How you feel about that?
I feel like Steven in the sense of if it's some cold-blooded, lethal, you just on some reckless shit.
No, I'm talking about if your son, like, if he made a situation, you know what I'm saying? Not like he out there. You know, I don't know if y'all ever seen BMF, right?
Yeah.
You seen BMF? Remember when his son, he got fed up with the bully and popped him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If the police didn't show up how they showed up, I'm pretty sure, even though he a cop, he would have got his son out that jam. With him being a cop.
But his son still went to jail.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
That is
man,
true.
he could only do so much. He can't. Listen, fam. I'm a logical thinker, my nigga. if I so say me and you in the jam, bud. We ride, shit get hot. Something happen. Okay, we ride. It's some dope in the car.
Nah.
It's your dope.
It's my shit.
It's your shit. I'm just
Your
giving
shit.
you a ride. Now,
Do you know it's in the car?
I know it's in the car.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm giving you a ride, fam. We get stopped. What happened?
Don't nobody know shit. We get stopped, don't nobody know shit.
Still they know something. Then what happened?
Okay.
Man.
I did.
Give me the real. Hold on. Give me the real scenario.
Me, honestly, we still don't know shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hey,
Listen to me, fam. Then that means you're not a real nigga if you allowing me to go down for something that you know is yours. Now, if
that's
they done
okay,
found
okay,
it-
okay.
If they done found it, do we both go to jail? Why we both gotta go to jail? They done found it. We caught. Be a real nigga and stand up. Nah, you know what? It's mine.
Hey, but you know what's so
It's
crazy?
mine. Because you know what they gonna do if you don't? Because I done had it happen.
They gonna
to me
slap it
before.
on both of y'all.
Why we both gotta go down?
That's real shit. That's
and
real
it's
shit.
yours. I'm gonna be a stand-up nigga.
But you-
before it even go down, it's mine, sir.
Not to, all right, but on
It's
some real
mine.
shit though, what you said is real though. All right, so me and my homie, right? We was out in the city, you know what I'm saying? We was coming back this way, you know, doing the thing or whatever. And we get pulled over or whatever. You know, we go through the whole situation like, hey, blase, skip, blase. We don't know shit. Boom. They go back, they do their thing, but it's D-Tex. So you know how D-Tex get down. They don't give a fuck about no rules. If they feel like you own it, they own it with you. So boom, we go, boom. I'm like, damn, bro, like, I'm finna get up out of here. My man's like, he's like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm finna get up out of here. I'm like 21 at the time. He was like, bro, don't run. He said, if you run, they go lay your ass down. And at the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm the one that's holding it, so I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. You know, I was already young and I was with it. I was doing so much already, so I'm like, I'm gonna take that risk. Like, I'm finna get out. He was like, no, don't do it. So I'm like, fuck it. Whatever, I'm trying to listen to bro. I'm like, whatever. So, boom, they get on it with us. They come up, I'm like, bro, lock your door. He lock his door, whatever, I lock my door. Boom. He trying to do the whole ID through the window. They like, no, drop that motherfucking window. We want to see. So I'm like, we young at the time. Like, if I would have known what I know now, like, call a white shirt, call a CO, I'm finna make a motherfucker work for this. You know, I'm not gonna give it to you.
Right.
So they like, man, if you do this again, we gonna bust this motherfucking window. We ain't finna play. So, bro, my man's at the time, he a hooper. You know what I'm saying? You know, school dude, he went to school, all that. He wasn't in this shit, you know what I'm saying? He was just looking out for me, you know, being my man's and shit. I ain't have my license. I ain't want to be doing what I was doing on that highway without nobody with license. So boom, we get the move and whatever, man. I'm like, damn, you know, they got us in there, they sitting us down, we going back and forth, ain't nobody saying shit. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm like, you might as well go to the crib, bro. He's like, what you mean? Like, I'm gonna hold it, dude? I'm like, bro, this ain't even your life, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
This ain't your life, this my life.
Somebody gotta
you know
be
what I'm
a
saying?
stand-up nigga.
Right. Right then and there, I was like, look, bro. I said, bro, just go to the crib. I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna let him know, bro, this, whatever. I'm like, I'll be out, no longer than a fan, 5 years. You know, I'm in the city. Like, this situation carries 6 to 30. I'm not knowing. You know, I'm like, fuck. You know, I learned whatever the case may be. And then they like, look, man, you know, this your first joint. You'll be good. You know, you go do a little time here, go to boot camp, you back out and out. You got a drug case. I'm like, cool. I ain't gonna lie, like, I couldn't see my mans going down for my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he was willing to bite that bullet. He was
So
willing to sit
saying
in.
that, why should I go down for my kids' lifestyle? If
I ain't gonna lie, that's how I had to think back. I'm like,
Like
damn.
Sunshine say, I'm gonna help bury the body. Well, what about your other kids? When y'all both locked up for this, what about your other kids? Now,
Real smoke though, real.
You just sacrificed the goddamn city for a motherfucker who didn't want to act right. I'm not doing it.
Damn.
You gotta always in life, fam, think about the bigger picture.
That's real shit.
That's true.
Cause you wanna be a goofy, we all gotta suffer? Nah.
Man.
Man, what killed me about these tough niggas. Nigga, you was tough when you did it. Be tough when you take that time, nigga. I always
Let's
was.
talk about it.
Nigga, anytime I did anything, I mapped it out in my head, fam. Every time I walked out the door with a pound of weed. All right. I ain't got no charges. I'm not on probation. If they catch me, it ain't gonna be bad. Bam. I'm willing to take it.
Right.
So going on about my journey. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
real good.
as a father, fam, you gotta teach your kids. That's as a dad, nigga. You teach your kids the same morals, nigga. You do something, you be a stand-up nigga and take that shit, blood. Don't sit there and don't cry now, nigga. Oh, daddy, oh, they got me out here. Oh, well, nigga, what you do? What did you do? You know what I'm saying? And when my my daughter fighting with her boyfriend. Dad, this nigga put hands on me. Whoa. Well, what did you do? Cause I know my daughter. I know you. So what ain't no, I'm finna fuck this nigga up. And you done started all the shit. Wait, man. You got to be a rational thinker.
Man.
I run over here, me and this nigga into it whole time. You bogus. He didn't caught, not saying this her situation, but he done caught you in the bed with another nigga. Now you want me to come over here and fight him. No, bitch, you wrong.
Facts. Don't trick yourself off the streets.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit, though.
I'm telling you, man, motherfucker got, fam, if you ain't thinking, my saying go like this, fam. You change the way you think, fam, you change the way you live. And that's the truth. Because if you think better, as a father, that's your responsibility, fam, to teach your kids how to think better.
Right.
When they out here navigating through this thing called life, my nigga. Because life don't give a fuck about how you feel, what you think, what's going on. So you got to have, it's like, we all done grew up with them kids, fam, that was all in the church, right?
Man.
Might have went wayward as we got older, 18, 19, they out in these streets. But what they always revert back to? That foundation.
Fact.
They know.
What they know. So as a parent, you have to give your kids a solid foundation. So they go, whether they go wayward, do it, they got, you know what? It's time to get back straight. Well, my dad taught me this. My dad taught me that. Or my mama taught me this. My mama taught me, fam, I don't need no woman for nothing but for sex. I can cook better than most females.
Oh,
The average. I clean better than most. You know what I'm saying? I don't, what I need you for, you can't cook me no home cooked meal, bitch, because I'm going to get in there and I'll cook you. Move. You ain't doing it right. Saying how I like it. You know what I'm saying? My house gonna probably look better than yours. My bank account gonna probably look better than yours because I'm financially responsible. You know what I'm saying? You probably not, because most women aren't. You know what I'm saying? Because they sacrifice. They'd rather take their little June bug out and give them $1,000 birthday party than pay her rent.
Man. Hey, you know it's so fucked up? Like what you saying, that man, it's so valid, because I ain't gonna lie, my first son, thinking about it, right? His first birthday, right? His mama wanted to take him to some spot. It was like he 14. So this like 13 years ago. She wanted to go to a spot and the bill was like $750, $800. I'm like,
rent.
I said, what the fuck? I said, what we doing here? She was like, well, this where, we gonna celebrate his first party. I'm like, yo, he ain't doing shit. He's splashing in water. Like, what the? She's like, I'm like, this a party for everybody else but my mans and shit.
But the kids.
You know what I'm
You ever
saying?
see
Like,
them kids?
damn.
But I be looking at some kid like, God, y'all taking pictures, bitch. Every one of y'all got J's on. Man, that about $700 in the picture, and you stood in line for that.
They said you stood in.
But your car need an oil change, brakes, and alignment.
Yeah.
Like, man, listen, blood. Motherfucker gotta get there as parents. You gotta show your irresponsible parents raise irresponsible kids, blood.
What's wrong with them?
Facts.
You know what I'm
Man.
saying? And people gotta, you can't set them bad behaviors in that fucked up, these girls out here, fam, blood. I'm at Juneteenth yesterday. Some of these, like these girls, like you're a young lady. I'm not speaking on you just inappropriate dressing. Like what? I get, I'm not one of them type of parents who, oh, your clothes should be baggy. This no, okay, I understand you young, you wanna, be young. That's fine. But there's a limit to it. This I tell my 15-year-old this. Now, my daughter, she, they do their teenage thing. Whatever. I don't get in your business like that. But what I can control, I'ma control. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that. Well, girl should be able to dress how she want to dress. Yeah, you right. Hold on. You right to a point. But I'm not gonna walk into the lion's den with a stake around my neck.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to be conscious about what you're doing. When you going, there's no reason, fam, for my daughter. When my daughter was 9 or coming preteen, 13, 12. Why you need Victoria's Secret panties on? Why your panties even need a name on them? Who looking at your drawers?
Oh, man.
As a parent, you have to think about this. My daughter don't wear makeup, bro. No, well, for what? For what? Now, I can understand when she was on the little drill team or whatever. I didn't like it then. Don't put no lipstick on my motherfucking daughter. You know what I'm saying? But I understand.
How old is too? What's you too young for lipstick?
High school for me.
High school.
Okay.
High school for me. High school is that level where you, for me as a dad, where you loosen the leash.
Okay.
Because I want my daughter to have them high school experiences. Like my daughter, 15, I'm on a double date with her and her little boyfriend.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Because people like, you let her have a boyfriend? Well, she gonna do it anyway. First off, I'm glad she like boys. That's what I'm excited, because nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I got a problem with it. If she was, it's whatever. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather know what you're doing and be there with you. It doesn't bother me, nigga. I want to teach my daughter what love is about on that level. You need to have them feelings at a young age. Because what happens when you don't, when a parent want to restrict, get off the phone with that. First off, you making her lie to you. Or him or her lie to you, hide stuff from you. You know what I'm saying? Then, how many niggas you know right now, blood, just suckers?
Oh, man.
You know why that is, fam? Because too many of these niggas, blood, when we was young, they wasn't experiencing love. They out here thugging, going to Wales, going to, Lincoln Hills. So now when they're in their 30s and 40s, and now they starting to get love, they don't know how to act. That's where the trust issues come in at. She for the streets. Like, I be listening to some of these niggas talk. Like, blood, where your daddy was at, blood? You ain't had no uncle that was a pimp, nigga, that taught you the game? Like, fuck that bitch. She fucking everybody in the streets. Nah. I always tell a motherfucker, that's not women's nature, bro, for me and my experience.
Type shit.
That's not their. Every woman want a relationship, blood. You might have just not been the nigga for the relationship.
But some of these niggas can't take that. They can't take it. I don't see why. Like, that's a part of life.
Because they daddies wasn't there to show them. You know what I'm saying? We speaking on parenting. That's where everything evolves from there. If you didn't have a man to show you how to be a man, you know what I'm saying?
No, you know what? That's real shit. Like my stepdad. Like I got mad respect for him and shit. But my uncles, like, they was from that life. Pimping, pandering, shit, philandering, shit, dealing, willing, whatever. They was about that life. And they always, let me know, like, look, man, hey, you can love them, but hey, don't be on none of that soft dick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Come on now, move your ass around. Look, this a part of life. These things you gonna go through. And some guys, they just don't get that shit. Motherfuckers do be old, be like, yeah, I'm just trying to express myself. Well, my nigga,
Emo
like,
and shit, but these motherfucking niggas emo. I tell my daughter, but my daughter tell you right now, for sake of better word, be whole for a minute while you're young. Get it out your system.
live your
Don't
life.
wait till you get grown. And then when I've been with so and so all through high school, nigga. High school is where you're supposed to run ragged. That's where you learn the lessons.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, high school.
People want to jump over. I'm not finna be in no high school relationship for 30 years with a broad.
College age.
Yeah, that's where you learning how to love and heartbreak. That's what a lot of these niggas blood didn't learn heartbreak. I learned it young. I remember getting dumped, nigga in McKinley, crying like a bitch. She don't want me. I learned it there. I got 5 kids, blood. I wasn't busy being a thug. I'm a lover, blood. And I ain't got time for jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the clip said, nigga, I can never be a thug. They don't dress this well. That wasn't my profession. I was for the ladies, nigga. I go to the party, nigga. What the hoes? That's and you know that
I feel you.
I ain't going, oh, this nigga looking at me funny. Man, I don't give a, I'm not even looking back at this nigga to know how he looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't pay old boy no attention when I walked through the door. I'm looking for the hoes.
Man.
Where the hoes at, nigga?
Hey.
But
Let's talk about
that, man. That's why you need men, man, to teach these, man. I'm telling you, boy, because it's lacking. That's why you got these. You can't even joke. Man, in the barbershop with a little nigga just the other day. The little nigga was in there bullying the other kid. You know, he called himself, okay, he had hands. Whatever, nigga, you're 13 or you're 11. Whatever. So I say, man, why you bullying them? I say, you see they don't want to fight you. You see they don't want to play with you. I say, man, one day, I said, somebody gonna whoop your ass, and then what you gonna do? Guess what he said, blood? I'm gonna go get my gun. What? I said,
You
damn.
ain't taking no
I
L.
said, cause you can't take an ass whooping, little dog. You finna go get a strap? Yeah. I said, then you going to jail. I said, you cute. They gonna line you up in there. Yeah, I can fight. I said, no, there's somebody in there that's gonna take your ass
It's the
and
reason
whoop your
why.
ass.
It's the reason why you in jail, cause shit, you fought the battle, you lost the battle.
But my thing was just the mentality. Where's your daddy? With you thinking like this. And if
Probably
taught him that.
Taught him
Like, this is, y'all encouraging, as a parent, you're encouraging this behavior. Like, come on, fam. Like, and that's where it come from, fam.
They
You
set
see-
him up for fall.
You see it now, fam, with the way these kids acting. Where y'all parents at?
Yeah, you know what?
It's wild.
It be even wilder when the parent is sitting right there clapping for that shit.
Yeah,
Like that round of applause.
my
Like,
son, what? You influence me? Yeah, that little nigga, he gonna be doing this. Go here, puff this weed, little dog. Come here, little schnook.
What you call?
he go,
Then y'all wonder why y'all sharing a cell together.
nah, you know what? That is fucked up because I remember, man, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, growing up, I used to, like, be smooth with a lot of my my aunties, you know, they boyfriends and shit. But a lot of them niggas, they really was giving more game than anything. They wasn't really trying to, you know, finesse a nigga and shit, like you know, play with a nigga mental. But I really did appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gave me a certain type of like understanding about like, look, man, ain't nothing gonna ever play out exactly how you think it's gonna play out. It's always detours, you know what I'm saying? It's roadblocks. You can probably still get out your car and walk if you wanted to, but shit is still a roadblock no matter how you gonna put it. So, man, like, that's real shit, though. And I feel like a lot of the shorties is missing that. Like, they don't understand, like, that, like, man, you gotta have some motherfuckers around you even every great king got, you know, he got motherfuckers around him that's gonna make sure he live a certain type of way, and that kingdom is ran a certain type of way.
Right.
It ain't just the king that's handling shit.
I'm gonna tell you that saying that I hate, fam. When you get these sucker ass parents, male and female, don't have that bitch around my kids. Don't have that nigga. Why you got that nigga around my kids? That nigga might be teaching your kids something you not, hoe ass nigga. Or this bitch might be teaching your daughter how to keep her ass clean because you can't. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand blood. A step parent, to me, when you can, the more help you can get, fam, take it. If you can have somebody else, you know, I've never been the type of nigga, when my baby mamas had new niggas, man, listen, man. Big ups. Do you hear? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So you taking care of them. So I'ma help y'all out. Y'all got to listen to, you know what I'm saying, so and so.
That's the old village mentality.
Yeah, the village people. Everybody don't want the village though no more.
Unless you a goof ass nigga, I don't listen to shit.
I think that's what it's. That's out here, a bunch of that.
Speaking of the
a bunch
village,
of
man, look, we got a video I want y'all to check out. You know what I'm saying? Take this little break, and we'll be back.
The a-hole for refusing to pay for my stepdaughter's wedding because her real daddy is the one that's gonna walk her down the aisle. So let me tell you guys about my stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000. Now, I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her mother been talking about doing. Being occupied with, being consumed most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support, which is partly her mother's fault because, you know, she didn't fight for that. I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you. I do this for you, and then take off. And then she'd be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? So, like I said, she's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told them they could have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right? Now I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. I'm paying for this at my house. I want these 20 people to come. Do y'all know Saturday, I see one of my friends at the golf course, right? He's supposed to come to the wedding. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna see you at the wedding, right? He said, I only got an announcement. I didn't get an invite. I'm like, nah. I'll let my girlfriend and stepdaughter know to send out the invitations on these few people, and you're supposed to get an invite. He said, I got something, but it was an announcement. So we walked to his car because I want to check, right? And sure enough, it was an announcement. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them. She said 250 people was a little tight, and I don't think we can get your 20 people in there. Man, I was pissed. And the people that were supposed to come, they pissed as well. Then she gonna say if any other people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in here. I'm like, what? Man, that's crazy, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll just be mad. All right? So now, the crazy part about it is, when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. How you got a real daddy on there, her mama on there? Cool. Couple days later, I'm hosting the venue at my house, hosting the wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up, my stepdaughter's real daddy. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. He probably just coming to the wedding, right? But tell me why my stepdaughter proceeds to stand up and announce that her real daddy is giving her away at the wedding. What? The wedding that I'm paying for, in my house, the daddy don't do nothing for you, is giving you away? Oh, and they were just so happy and smiling. Oh, yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry or punch somebody. Probably want to do both, honestly. So I took that time to stand up and give a toast as well. I said, I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude because they have opened my eyes tonight. Oh, everybody at the table was just smiling. They have let me know that my position in this family is not what I thought it was. Another a-hole for refusing to pay for my stepdaughter's wedding because her real daddy is the one that's gonna walk her down the aisle. So let me tell you guys about my stepdaughter, all right? She wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated.
Let's talk about
Come on, man. Come on, man. Is this real? Is he really?
Listen, man. Look.
What you would have did? I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not paying. I'm calling the bank. I'm stopping the check.
I'm shutting that motherfucker down.
I'm stopping.
Fire marshal.
Yeah, I'm saying.
What you think this is?
First off, like I said, I wouldn't have did it, because that's just my girlfriend, first off. So I'm not agreeing to solely pay for no wedding.
Man, the power of that P, though, she must was putting it down on this nigga for the
Weak
go
ass
out.
nigga. His daddy didn't teach him. 8-ball and MJG didn't reach him.
You feel?
Because he's a sucker. His nickname should be Lolly.
Fuck wrong with him?
That nigga a sucker. I ain't never had no pussy that good. My mom.
She hit him with that ooh, ee.
Fuck wrong
That
with
nigga bogus in the whole in church.
him? He said, man, look, I can't go though. All I know is this. If like I said, if we were talking about it earlier, if dude been in your life, Pop's actually been around. He ain't just
Fly by night.
He said that nigga Pop. He said Pops wasn't around at all.
But it don't seem like
Right.
he been around that long.
I mean, he had to be around for a while.
Nah, he been around for a minute. He said he didn't pay for everything. He was the boyfriend, you know.
Right, but that the boyfriend.
That nigga was backup quarterback. You know, he thought he was gonna get his time. You know what I'm saying? He see motherfuckers. Oh, he out. It's my time. You know, he get out there, shit.
It's my bike, punk.
You feel me? Shit, he want his round. Like, hey, come on now.
You feel like that difference between boyfriend and husband really matter?
Yeah, it matter, nigga. I mean, I'm a husband. I got privileges that a boyfriend don't have. We're not the same. How we the same? A wife and a girlfriend, you ain't the same.
Talk about it. I feel it.
It's things I'm gonna do for my wife that I never do for a girlfriend. And me being old like I am, you know, and more, you know, nurtured to the game, a girlfriend can't, we're not sharing accounts as a girlfriend and boyfriend. We're not buying a house as a girlfriend and boyfriend. I barely, unless we have to, I'm not even moving with you on some, because that's another level. If we're gonna do all that, we need to make it official. Like you get a lot of people say, "Oh, marriage ain't nothing but a piece of paper." I want that. You know
You said,
what?
I want that.
I want that piece
paper.
of paper. Because look, who wife just went through it? Was it DMX? Longtime girlfriend?
Now that was Nipsey.
No, it was DMX.
X went through it too.
Yeah, DMX never married Shorty.
She didn't get nothing. You can't even go claim nothing being a girlfriend, bro.
That's a fact.
So what? So
All your shit going to the state.
or your kids.
Yep. Oh, yeah, he did have kids. He had
You know what I'm
kids.
saying?
Yeah,
All
both
his
kids.
stuff went to his kids, fam. You sat there and wasted 14 years of your life? No, we definitely not the same. Me or my wife die right now, fam. Can't nobody make a decision in our life but us. And that my kids can't even come in. If my wife chose not to get them nothing, that's her right. She's the wife. As a girlfriend, are they gonna run over? Move to the side. You know what I'm saying? So you know there's a big difference. Big difference. Big difference. We ain't the same. And I ain't finna let you treat me as the same. I don't even kick it with single people like that, bro. Cause what we got to talk about.
Ooh, good energy.
So basically, you saying single people should hang with single people. And,
Yeah, cause that's
people
your
in
class.
relationship. That's real shit. That's real shit.
I listen, fam. It's levels to everything. And when you don't, I didn't make it. I just follow it. There's levels. We're not the same. It's no different than black and white. We're not the same. Culturally, we're different. Physically, we're different. Mentally, we different. And it's just like that in a relationship. A dad and a father. We're not the same. I'm a dad. I take care of mine. I'm there for mine. You just some nigga that you had kids. I never understand how a nigga Like, my kids live far away. How you a nigga in the same town as your kid and never see him? How you a nigga in Racine? I'm going to get mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the corner, look, Juju. Slide. Come on.
He slide.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go through your mama when you 20 minutes away.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna call you. Hey man, you and your mama doing something? Come on, I want to take you. And that's all it would have took for me. Who you gonna call? Bitch, your Ghostbusters? Cause that's who you better call. I don't need permission to come get mine. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, motherfuckers better know where they stand in life, blood. When you know where you stand, you can't go wrong. At no time. Bitch, you know you my girlfriend. You know, and you gonna know you my stepdaughter or stepkid. You's a step. You don't, you know, at some point you don't get the same privileges.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that time in to get.
You know what I really didn't think about in his whole story? It seemed like her dad was always around in some type of way.
Yeah, hey.
Like he was around because she didn't let go of that bond or that relationship at all. Like
Me,
he
though,
still had the final
like I
say.
said, I would respect it. You can do that, but then he went further saying they didn't respect his 20 guests. Listen, fam. See, that's these hoe ass niggas how I call them. You's a hoe ass nigga, cause ain't no way I'm paying for something and gotta ask for permission.
You feel me?
That's real shit. I put these dollars up. I'm gonna add this 20.
That's like me calling my baby mama. Can I take Taki? Bitch, I'm not calling you. I'm coming to get my son.
Takis.
Real shit though.
That's my son name.
Uh,
I'm calling Taki. Hey man, meet me. Come to the door. Let's go. I'm not running it through you. I'm not verifying it through you.
nah, I shouldn't have. Nah.
I'm not doing none of that, bro. My kids ain't. They can't eat after me. Like, bitch, shut up. They with me. And this is my rules at my house. Your rules at your house is one thing. My rules at my house ain't no diets.
That's real shit.
I'ma respect it if it put them in danger.
If it's like if it's an allergy.
But if it ain't putting them in danger, bro, don't tell me how to be a daddy. I don't need your help. I've always told my baby mamas that. Don't tell me how to be a daddy. I'm gonna be a daddy the way I want to be a daddy.
Oh God, the way I want to be.
You know what I'm saying? When it come to my kids, fam, don't tell me nothing, because I know what I'm doing.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit, man. Hey, fellas, we had a good show tonight, man. I feel like we touched on a lot of things. It's a lot of things we still could have got into. We got to do another episode 2 of this.
Oh yeah, we definitely
You know
got to
what
bring
I'm
Big
saying?
Bro back,
With
man.
a female perspective.
Definitely bring a female perspective in.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah, we definitely do.
You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, y'all know what it is. Y'all come to the Coldfield Show. We appreciate y'all fucking with us tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's hot in the bitch in here. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's hot in the mouth.
It's hot in the mouth.
Man, they say it's hot outside. That means you already know what it is. It was super spicy in this motherfucker.
It's your boy Asshole Pop.
It's your boy Feel Good.
You know what I'm saying? I thank our guests, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, make sure you take
Stop
me
it,
next
though.
week.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. Twin coming through. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it, man. Till next time.
Yeah.